Along with election season comes political scandals. But what role does social media play in this? News reporter Julia Jackson has the story.
Twitter is on blast right now for censoring tweets involving leaked emails allegedly belonging to the son of presidential candidate Joe Biden. But how do news outlets, such as Twitter, distinguish a possible political scandal from fake news? LSU professor Lynn Apgar says that you can detect potential fake news with 3 easy steps.
When you see a story, read it down carefully, and then do a search to see if any of the material is on other sites. If there's a photo, do a reverse search on the photo to see if anybody else is using it or where the photo came from. And the other way is just to copy and paste a few quotes that are in the story and go see who else is following it. If it's being followed by mainstream media, Associated Press, for instance, Washington Post, LA Times, there's a good chance, not a surefire closed case, but there's a good chance it's probably true.
Although Twitter claims the alleged emails are against their community guidelines, and that's why they were censored. I'm on campus today asking students if they think Twitter is really restricting our freedom of speech or just doing their job, and if they will still consider Twitter as a viable news source after this.
I believe that it's definitely part of keeping the community safe. However, when it comes to something that's so important like the politics, I don't think they should be restricting it.
From someone without a Twitter, I think that they shouldn't restrict any sort of tweets or anything because it's just information, be it wrong or not.
Privately owned businesses do have the right to suppress certain information if they don't see it fit for their website. Legally, there shouldn't be any repercussions toward Twitter.
Will you still trust Twitter as a viable news source after this?
I've never trusted Twitter as a viable news source.
Honestly, I take everything I see on Twitter with a grain of salt anyway, so probably not.
I never really fully trusted Twitter as a viable news source. I just take it for what it is. It's like quick information that may or may not be true.
Be on the lookout for fake news this election season, and make sure you're taking the time to educate yourself. For Tiger TV News, I'm Julia Jackson.
With candidates at each other's necks during this election season, it is important to choose your news wisely. More helpful information on how to detect fake news can be found on our website.